Charles M. Schulz, legendary cartoonist, Golden Plate Award recipient, U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame inductee, and one of the most influential cartoonists in history. Number 1. Charles Schulz was born in 1922 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. From the time he was young, he knew he wanted to be a cartoonist. Charles's father worked as a barber, but on Sunday, his one day off, he would spend time with Charles reading comics in the St. Paul Pioneer Press. Initially, Charles did well in school, even skipping multiple grades. In junior high, Charles's grades began to fall off, only managing to earn satisfactory grades in his senior year. Number 2. While he was still in high school, Charles's mother encouraged him to enroll in a correspondence cartoon course at the Federal School of Applied Cartooning. After his high school graduation, Charles worked odd jobs while continuing his correspondence course. He also submitted his works to publications and magazines, even applying to work for Walt Disney, all without success. Number 3. In 1943, Charles was drafted into the Army. His unit participated in the charge on Munich and the liberation of the Dachau concentration camp. Charles received the Combat Infantryman badge for his service in active combat and was honorably discharged in 1946. Charles returned home and taught at his old art school as an instructor and continued to work on his comics. In 1947, Charles's cartoon Lil Folks started weekly publication in the St. Paul Pioneer Press, the same paper he used to read with his father. In 1950, United Feature Syndicate ran the strip after Charles renamed it to Peanuts, to avoid confusing it with other comic strips of the time that had similar titles. Number 4. Charles drew inspiration for his work from his life experiences. Snoopy's character was based on Charles's childhood dog, Spike, whose name was later given to Snoopy's brother. The name of the beagle who would become a best friend, author, and flying ace was inspired by his mother's suggestion during childhood that they should name their next dog Snoopy. Though Charles borrowed names and physical characteristics from people in his life, he drew on his own persona for their personalities. Number 5. By 1960, the entire Peanuts gang was so enormously popular, they even had their own line of Hallmark greeting cards. Additionally, Ford ran an advertising campaign using Peanuts in their ad. In 1967, then California Governor Ronald Reagan declared May 24th Charles Schulz Day. Number 6. In 1969, Snoopy and Charlie Brown began a long-standing partnership with NASA as representatives of space flight safety initiatives during the Apollo missions. Astronauts from the Apollo 10 mission named the command module Charlie Brown, and a lunar module was named Snoopy. In addition, the Silver Snoopy Award continues to recognize mission success and flight safety. Number 7. In 1984, Peanuts was sold to its 2000th newspaper, earning a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records. In 1986, Charles was inducted into the Cartoonist Hall of Fame, receiving the Golden Brick Award for Lifetime Achievement. The French Ministry of Culture bestowed Charles with l'Ordre des Arts et des Lettres in 1990. In that same year, the Louvre hosted the exhibition Snoopy in Fashion. In 1992, the Italian Minister of Culture bestowed Charles with the Order of Merit. The Hollywood Walk of Fame honored Charles with a star in 1996, next to Walt Disney. In 2000, Charles was posthumously awarded the Congressional Gold Medal. Like and subscribe. New videos every week. Check out the SDH Legend Library in the description below. SuccessfulDailyHabits.com. Learn from legends. Be legendary.